Hello, Wheel Watchers, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the absolutely thrilling full episode from November 29th, 2025. What a night it was. We had three fantastic contestants: Sarah, a high school history teacher from Denver; Mike, a retired firefighter from sunny San Diego; and Jessica, a graphic designer from Chicago. The energy in the studio was electric right from the start, and you could just tell we were in for a treat. Pat and Vanna were in top form, looking as sharp as ever. The first toss-up puzzle was under the category, "What are you doing?" And Sarah buzzed in lightning fast to solve, making a to-do list. A quick $1,000 to start her game. She got to spin the wheel first. What a great way to kick things off. The first main round puzzle was a big one. Under the category phrase, the board looked intimidating with so many blanks, but Sarah was on a roll. She landed on the express wedge early on and made the gutsy decision to jump aboard. She started calling letters and they were just popping up all over the place. GHTNS. She was unstoppable. The audience was holding its breath. She correctly guessed getting a second wind and banked over $10,000 in that round alone. An absolutely incredible start for our teacher from Denver. But don't count out Mike and Jessica just yet. Round 2's category was before and after. This is always a fun one, and it didn't disappoint. Mike, our firefighter, started to build up his bank. He was playing a steady, conservative game, avoiding bankrupt and calling some smart consonants. He picked up the wild card along the way, which always adds a layer of strategy. The puzzle started to take shape, revealing bits and pieces. Jessica finally got her turn at the wheel and landed on the mystery wedge. She called a P, and there were 3 of them. The big question was, would she risk it? She had $1,000 in her bank, and the temptation of $10,000 on the back was huge. She went for it, and it paid off. $10,000. The crowd went wild. She solved the puzzle. Happy birthday cake mix, bringing her total right up into contention. Just like that, it was anyone's game. The prize puzzle round was next, and you know that means a trip is on the line. The category was fun and games. Mike was up first, and he was determined to get on the board in a big way. Started spinning and landed on some great values. Called an L, A, C, and an M, picking up some good cash. Then he decided to buy some vowels. The A's and E's really opened up the puzzle for him. You could see the light bulb go off in his head. He correctly solved kayaking through a mangrove forest and won himself a spectacular trip to Costa Rica, valued at over $8,000. Plus he had a nice chunk of change from the round, putting him in the lead for the first time. The competition was heating up, and you could feel the tension. Heading into the third toss-up, the scores were tight. Mike was in the lead, but Sarah and Jessica were right on his heels. The category was in the kitchen, and this time it was Mike who buzzed in first with stainless steel spatula. Another $1,000 for him, and he solidified his lead going into the next round. The next puzzle was a crossword, with the clue being things that are square. Mike kept his momentum going. He called AD and an R, and then a B. He was playing smart, using that wild card to call a second consonant, AT, on a $500 space. He quickly put it all together and solved for root, meal, dance, and deal. What a performance. He was really pulling away from the pack. It was time for the final spin, and Pat's spin landed on the $5,000 space. Every consonant from here on out would be worth $6,000, so the category was living thing. Jessica needed a miracle to catch up. Sarah spun first and hit a bankrupt toe. The agony, It was a brutal hit at the worst possible time. Jessica then got her turn and called a B. There was one B. $6,000. She called a Y as well, but it wasn't there. Then it was Mike's turn. He spun, called an N, and there were two of them. $12,000. He knew it right away. He solved a flock of blue jays, sealing his victory. What a game. Mike played brilliantly and was heading to the bonus round with over $35,000 in cash and prizes. A huge congratulations to him, and also to Sarah and Jessica, who were amazing sports and played a great game. So Mike is our big winner, and he's off to the bonus round. He spun the little wheel and landed on the ampersand. He chose the category What Are You Doing?, a category that was good to him earlier. The letters are S, T, L, N, E were revealed, which is always a great starting point. The puzzle was a tough one, with just a few letters showing. Mike chose his own letters, C, M, D, and the vowel A. The board updated. And he had 10 seconds to solve, jumping for joy. You could see him thinking, trying to piece it together, said jumping, ... double quotes, and then the buzzer sounded. Oh, so close. He almost had it. Pat opened the envelope to reveal what he missed out on. It was the $100,000 grand prize. What a heartbreaker. Still, Mike walked away as a champion with a fantastic $35,750 in cash and a trip to Costa Rica. He was all smiles, and why not? It was a life-changing day. What an incredible episode, full of ups, downs, and amazing solves. Thanks so much for joining me for this recap. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more Wheel of Fortune content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode breakdown. We'll see you next time.